Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm enjoying the moon after a long day. First half of the day I was traveling, second half of the day I was playing and cursing some people. So it was a very intense day. So I just wanted to tell about today's story. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, it's not the first time happening to me in this global event, global chess, or however, global tour, however it calls. Yeah, because, well, I played the first game, and just in between of games I had some electricity issue, and it happened. I mean, I didn't even know that my computer was out of battery, so actually computer just switched off. And well, I just had to reconnect, to switch it on back and reconnect. And I immediately said, because there was a second, we have to be on the second Zoom. So I just told immediately to the woman there who was in charge that, okay, I'm very sorry, just like don't start the round. It's like half minute, 1 minute maximum that I simply switch on my computer back, because electricity collapse was just for a few seconds. Yeah. And then I will connect and I'll play. And she said, "Yeah, I will tell it to the Chesscom or whatever." And what happened? Of course, I reconnect, and well, then I see that I forfeited the game. I mean, because it's seemingly, the most absurd situation is that you actually during a game you can disconnect and reconnect. Nothing will happen to you. But if it happens, I mean, like few seconds exactly at this moment when the game starts, then you lose. Not only that you lose, but actually you're not paired even, and so basically you lose even more than 1 point, 1.5, because then you get zero as a tie break in this game. I mean, at least if I would be paired with somebody, I would at least get his points in tie break. Yeah. Actually, I got zero in this game, so then you just immediately lose any chance in any tie break, on the spot. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, okay, first of all, what's a big deal to wait for half a minute? I mean, I'm sure nobody would complain, and it's not about me actually, it's about any player. I mean, any FIDE master who is playing there, of course I would wait. I mean, it's understandable, such thing can happen to anyone. It's not because of the fault of a player, but just some coincidence, can happen to anyone. Of course, I mean, we are humans after all. It's like, what I don't like, the Chesscom is treating players like simply like the employees. So I mean, they just don't care. I mean, who is it? It's me or anyone else. Of course they do care when it's Hikaru or some other players, but otherwise they just don't care. I mean, it was really not an effort to wait for half a minute. And so I was like, yeah, it was really disrespectful, and it's again, it's ridiculous to say rules are rules. Well, they don't really follow rules very often, because even, for example, you cannot have chat during games entitled Tuesday, or you cannot have a phone in your hands, but people do. I saw on the stream, and nobody cares about it. Yeah, and here, especially, recently Riza was a final, and okay, he left for some minutes. It's okay, let's. I mean, there is no issue. I mean, we are colleagues. I mean, anything can happen, with the players. So what's a big problem to do this? And okay, especially since I can tell you that I had another case similar. Actually, it was a completely clear fault of Chesscom, people who were in charge, because at the very beginning, I think I just played my second event, this rapid, and the first round, well, I connect, they check me, and then I was not really familiar with platform still, and I just asked, can you please check if I'm on the right page, that I'm ready to start the games? And they said, yeah, sure, you are. So somebody checked and said, yeah, it's exactly, just stay there and the game will start. Okay, I just stay there, and well, the game started, my game doesn't, and okay, I just get forfeit. And it happened that it was a wrong page. But I mean, I asked them, please check, yeah, and they checked. So it was completely their fault. So I started to tell, I'm sorry, but it's not even my fault. Yeah, they just said again exactly the same sentences I received today. Oh, we understand your frustration. I think it's just like they copy paste simply in any situation. Well, I never got any compensation, of course, not the points, no any other. Then there was this famous story when I played match with Maxim Vachilograph, and okay, it was just total disaster, lags, and so on. And they just don't care. I mean, they simply don't even apologize to anyone, and they just copy paste the same words, and I really don't like it. I mean, I don't even mention about all these lags, which are just ridiculous on the platform. It's totally unprofessional when you play Title Tuesday. That's why I will stop playing, not only because of many cheaters, but also just because it's simply you cannot play normally. Yes, I mean, I told you, I wrote on my Twitter that the last Title Tuesday I played, 9 games out of 10 were lost on time, and actually at least four or five, in fact, were in a completely playable position, some even in better position. I mean, I lost on time in winning position simply because the seconds were disappearing. I mean, I'm making move and I'm losing time. I mean, instantly I'm making move, like even almost pre-move. I'm holding my mouse on the piece I want to play, and when the move arrives, I immediately play the move. So and I lose 1 second, so like 2 seconds, yeah, because there is 1 second increment. It just cannot be. I mean, the clock is not functioning simply, yeah. And so all in all, it's very sad that the platform which making a lot of money, which is just very rich, and they simply don't want to spend neither time neither money to improve. I mean, to make it a decent platform where you can play professionally, not even mentioning such a attitude towards players. Yeah, I mean, and it's not only about me, I suppose. It's just like simply completely wrong attitude. So I just wanted to explain it. Okay, I actually played very badly today, after I was extremely lucky, of course, to qualify still. Okay, I don't know, I'm going to play tomorrow, but I will not play anymore on Chesscom because of, I mean, like altogether, yeah, it's in my opinion, it's a very cheating friendly platform. It's very bad professionally. I mean, you cannot play blitz normally there, in my experience, and the attitude towards players is just like disrespectful. So I mean, nothing positive to tell about Chesscom and about this case today. So well, I will finish this tournament and say adios to this platform. I mean, it's really everything I don't like about about chess world is what is they represent it all. So I mean, sorry, I will keep on revealing the problems, the things which they don't do correctly, but I don't want to play anymore on this platform. It's just bad. I mean, sorry, it's my opinion. It's just a very bad platform. Thank you. See you tomorrow.